Hello everybody, welcome back to the Outdoor August YouTube channel. I am here with a guest today, and you might be able to see her if I go like this. I have a Renren with me. Her name is Renfri. She is my doggie, and she is with me on this trip. And I already realized that I already forgot something. I forgot my tripod. It was in the truck that I got dropped off in, and I forgot to grab it as I was getting out of the truck. So we're gonna have no tripod in this video, and I'll make do with that somehow, some way. So we're just gonna have to roll with that, and we're gonna get our tent set up here pretty soon, and we'll see our setup both together. So here we go. Alrighty guys, we are nicely set up. Isn't that right, Renren? This is Renfri. She was my brother's dog. Still kind of gravitates towards him, but this is now my doggie. This is Renfri. She's a sweetheart. She was born in Texas, I believe, and she was originally kept in a kennel, so that's why she's such a mini shepherd. But she's a cute fur baby. And check out her little bandana. It's a tie-dye that I made. Huh. Yeah, she's a good girl. But anyway, we did get our tent all set up. I just have it set up at the moment. I don't have anything inside there. In a second, I will show you guys firsthand what Renfri's bed looks like and my bed looks like. So see you guys in a moment. All right, and some updates to my channel, along with this fur baby that is coming with me on some camping trips. She won't be on for every camping trip, but she might make her appearances when I feel like she needs to make her appearance. So anyway, I thought I would show you guys the new mic that I have. Obviously you can hear the audio coming from it. I don't want to get too loud with it. And obviously the mic is a lot different than what you guys are used to hearing, which is my phone mic. It is a DJI mini mic. I've seen that a lot of content creators use them. A lot of people that go in the outdoors use them too. So I figured that it might be worthwhile, and I definitely wanted to test it out today where it's very sunny and clear and not going to rain at all. So that's the only thing I got to worry about is the moisture, because if these get wet, it kind of ruins them. So yeah, I thought I'd just give you guys that little tidbit. Alrighty, I got me and Renfri's bed all set up in here. Of course, she's probably going to try to hop onto my bed, but I went ahead and grabbed my Haven XL Safari mattress and put it in here because I like sleeping in comfort, and I realized my other air mattresses don't do so well in this spot, so I figured this would be the best one to bring. And along with that, I have that sleeping bag from last time that I used on my long hike. That is a Nature Hike brand. It's around 50 degrees or so. This is the perfect temperature rating for this one. It's right around 50, and that's the only temperature I think it's supposed to get down to tonight, is about 50. Last time I was using this was in my Haven hammock, obviously, in my very last video. I didn't end up making it even inside of this thing. I literally got underneath it and just tossed it over me because I was so exhausted and my legs were cramping, and it was just a nightmare. Every time I tried to roll or move or get inside it, I just started cramping really bad. So yeah, thought I'd figure I'd show you guys my setup here. And along with that, got Renfri's bed. Come here, Renren. Go over here. Go show him. Go show him how it looks. Okay, she's kind of nervous about it a little bit. She's been iffy about this bed, but she'll get used to it. Yeah, you'll get used to it, you fur baby. But yeah, that's from the One Tigris brand. It's just a little bit of foam that's in there. And it's only £1.25 pounds, I believe. For a dog bed, that was pretty darn neat. And it folds up and compacts really nicely. I'm able to fit it in with my sleeping bag in that sleeping bag pouch part of my backpack. So here in a little bit, you guys are going to see me making my food. All right, Renren, you want to show off your tricks? Come here. Sit. Come here, sit. Shake. Oh, come on, girl. It's because we're so warm. Are we too warm to do our tricks? Usually I can get her to shake both paws, but she wasn't into it. That's okay. I know, it's because you're a hot dog and not the food. You're just a hot dog. I know, it's because we're on a landing with no shade. One of these times I'll start taking her on trails and stuff, and you'll start being my hiking friend, hiking buddy. You'll be my hiking buddy, just for small trails and stuff. We only got a few trails over here, otherwise we would have followed them up. I just got dropped off at this landing site just because this is my first trip with her and I didn't want to do all the funny business of hiking up with everything. That and somebody else has apparently lost their dog out here that is also a German Shepherd. Saw them coming by earlier and they thought this dog was theirs. I'm like, nope, this one's mine. This one is mine. You good girl. Yep, me and Renfri are just going to be hanging out for a little while. It's kind of hard to record without the tripod, I realize, so I have to record with my phone essentially on the floor. And it's leaned up against a can of Spam, which is for the morning, for my breakfast. Anyway, here in a little bit we have some, I believe it's bourbon apple sausages or brats, hot dogs, something along that variety that I will be making on my little mini stove, and I'll be heating those up really quick, and then we'll be having our dinner from there. So should be pretty quick and easy. At the same time, she's going to be having her dinner as well. But we still have about an hour until then. So we'll see you guys in about an hour. Well, guys, from the last hike that I had done, I kind of blew out my old shoes. They had a tongue, so I had to get some new ones. Thought I'd go ahead and show you guys that. I got some new Brooks. Brooks have always been a good shoe to me. They always fit well. You can wear them first try, and they just always seem to work well. So yeah, these are my new trail runners. These are really spendy shoes, but should be worthwhile. Should get me a little more than 2,000 miles. Hopefully 3,000 miles out of them. The last pair of shoes I had were Saucony brand. They were Saucony Excursion TR17s or something like that. And they were a pretty good shoe, but yeah, by the end of that hike, this part of that shoe was a lip and a mouth, and it was talking. It looked like a Muppet. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you guys that I got some new shoes, and I got my cool socks with the little Bigfoot on them. So yeah, there we go. Miss Wren is ready for her food. Hey, sit. Wait. Can we shake? Shake. Come on, girl. We don't do this when we have our food, huh? We just wait. Okay. Okay. Go get. I usually don't make her shake when I make her have her food. Usually she's really good about sitting and waiting, but she's been getting a little hangry on me for the last few minutes, so I decided to feed her a little bit early. Isn't that right, Ren Ren? You sweetheart. Yep. I didn't realize how much it would take to bring a dog with and how much you had to pack. All the dog food, the treats, a toy of some kind, and yeah, just whatever you might need. I also brought the dog bed, so luckily that dog bed's very light, so I'm thankful for that. Huh, Ren Ren? Got good food? Yeah, I got a little bit more if you still need more, but we might save that for the morning. Anyway, I'm going to pop back in when I'm making my dinner. Alright guys, I'm getting ready to make my dinner now that I have fed the Ren, I almost called her Renfri, anyway, I got some apple bourbon, I think these are smoked sausages, I think that's what they are. Then I got a couple buns to go with them, I don't have any condiments or anything, and then we got our pan, obviously our little mini stove, our little fire maple stove thingy, and then our matches to start it off. So there might not be a time lapse this time around since I don't really have since I don't have my tripod and I can make it work either way, but we're gonna make this happen. So see you guys in a minute. Alrighty guys, well, hot dogs are all done. No condiments, just the dogs themselves. Ooh, that's different. I like that apple bourbon. It tastes great. You know, it didn't really take too long to make those on the stove there. So, and that pan works wonders. In the morning, I do have some pancakes that I'll be making, and they're a different style, different toppings, different everything. So, you guys will have that to look forward to in the morning. I'm going to finish this up off camera, so thought I'd just do a little taste test for you guys and show you that. And me and Ren are just going to sit here and hang out. Sure is much nicer to be doing instead of holding it with my arm. I had a little tripod delivery happen just about a minute ago. Yeah, I had my ride come back and drop it off for me. I guess I just decided to do it. I did mention to them, I texted them and like, yep, I left it in the back of your truck on the floorboards. So now I have my tripod and this makes it much easier. Isn't that right, Ren Ren? What's up, Ren Ren? You happy dog? Are you a hot dog? Yeah, she's still pretty warm. It's because we're right in the sunlight. It's just really warm here. That and you're refusing to drink from your water bowl that I just got you, so. I just got her a new collapsible bowl, and she's kind of not into it yet, but she gets used to it. I just have to bring it up to her a lot of times and hand it to her. For the longest time, she was very skittish around me and did not want to be near me. It took her a while. Yeah, it took you a while to get comfortable around people. But you're doing really good now, huh? Pip, 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 pip. Anyway, now we have our tripod. We're going to do our normal time lapses of everything. Sunset, whatever else I might do. Some playtime with Renfri here pretty soon. And then we'll go from there. So, see you in a little bit. Come here, Ren. Come here. Yep, this is for you. Come here. Shake. Paw. Good girl. Other paw. Good girl. There you go. Almost got my finger on that one. She's a really good girl. She's been learning these things. Yeah. Good girl. If you happen to know me in person or in my real lifetime, you know, just hit me up for one of these bandanas, especially if you have a dog. I will start making more of these bandanas. I consider them bandanas for dogs. They could be used for humans, but they're mostly used for doggies, like you. Smallest doggies, because I tried to put one of these on my head and it didn't quite fit. But then again, I have a lot of hair and a large noggin. So, pretty soon with some of that though, I'm actually going to be getting some of this hair cut off. So, pretty soon we'll be sitting a lot prettier and a lot lighter. This hair is a lot. I mean, you guys don't see it all the time, but that's all my hair. There's a lot of it there, and I have a lot of it. So pretty soon, all of that, not all of it, a good chunk of this will be gone. So here in the next week or two, you guys will see that change happen. So yeah, and obviously you guys might have noticed I shaved. I was getting really tired of it. So I know some of you understand when it comes to summertime, it gets really dry. And my skin hates it when I have a beard and it's dry out. So I decided I'm getting rid of it. So that was my decision. All right, now that I've had my dinner, I'm just gonna hang out with Renfri and maybe play with her a little bit, and you guys will see a little time lapse of that. So here we go. Well, Renfri and I are just hanging out. She's being my pal. She's killing all these little ant fly things that I don't like. And we're just catching the last little bit of the sunset. Still very bright, as you can tell. The sun hasn't quite set yet. It still has technically about 40 minutes till it's set. It just has dipped below the mountain here. And we're just hanging out. Isn't that right, Ren? She's starting to get a little sleepy at times. I see her kind of nodding off a little bit. She's had a long day. She played a lot today. She even went up here with me. She's just been panting for the last little bit, and she's finally not panting anymore. So she's kind of getting this wave of tired and sleepy. So that's good for her. Maybe she'll sleep tonight. Me and her do plan to wake up early tomorrow morning, so we'll be up around probably 6:30 or so. Might try to catch my ride early if it happens to work out. If not, we'll see what happens. So I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. Yeah, I know I'm not using my tripod to film this one, but I thought I'd just share a little story with you guys from one of my scouting days. Just one of these funny little stories that came to my mind as I was sitting there thinking. You know, those scout camps always had those awesome A-frame tents with the very nice big canvas tarp with the green tarp that you had like the doors and everything, had the wood platform. Those things were great to sleep in. I loved going to camps and experiencing that firsthand. But when there was wildlife mixed in, it made it kind of interesting. I remember me and one of my buddies were sleeping in one of those things, or it might have been 2 or 3 of us. I can't quite remember the details, but I remember waking up very early in the morning, either to an elk or deer. I'm pretty sure it was a deer, sticking its head in the door hole where the flaps pop open on the tent, and we all just wake up screaming, and the deer like runs away, obviously in terror, and we're just like, what the heck was that? Just funny little things like that you remember when you're just sitting here. I had a lot of fun times in the Scouts, but I never did technically finish my my Eagle Scout, so I never did technically become an Eagle Scout, but that's okay. I thought I'd just share that story anyway. Also, for you guys who are regularly watching my videos, you guys may be able to tell the difference on the audio. I want you guys to let me know how the DJI mini mic sounds compared to my normal mic, which is from my phone mic. So if you have watched my videos consistently enough, you guys will probably be the biggest difference, or you might be able to see the biggest difference. Sorry, I was wording that all wrong. And what is the sound quality of my videos? You guys will be able to tell, so let me know in the comments how my audio sounds. Thank you guys. Come here. Come here. It's okay, girl. Yeah, it's okay. You're just being camera shy. Alright, guys. Well, she's being camera shy. She's also getting sleepy. I'm getting sleepy. Sun's going down a little bit more. And I think I'm probably just going to crawl into the tent with this one and lay down and hang out until I go to sleep. So then I can get up bright and early in the morning along with you. You want to say anything, Ren? You want to say good night? You just want to be Pat. You just want to be Pat. Anyway, we'll catch you guys in the morning. See you in the morning. Alrighty. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It was a good morning, a good night. This one kept me busy a little bit at times. She's had to get up and go pee and stuff here and there, and I actually just kept my tent wide open, so she was able to go in and out as she pleased. And luckily there wasn't many mosquitoes, but there was a lot more condensation, I thought. Oh, anyway, I'm gonna get going here and making my pancakes, so you guys are gonna see that now. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had the idea of making these awesome pancakes, and I added too much water, and they just got way too wet, and it just did not work out in my favor in making the pancakes this time. So we're not gonna be having pancakes. I might just fry up some of my Spam and then go from there, and then start packing up and get my butt out of here. So here we go. Alrighty guys, well, Spam's all done. You can obviously tell that I failed my pancakes, but that's okay. I got Spam to eat for dinner, I got Spam for breakfast. Just gonna take a seat here on my little chair, which shouldn't be too wet now. Everything got really wet last night with condensation, even though it wasn't that cold last night. It must have got a little colder than they anticipated, because it was a little cold last night. Colder than I anticipated. Cool thing about Spam, I didn't need to heat it up. I could have just ate it as is, right out of the can, but I chose not to. Here in a little while, actually probably in a short while, we're gonna start packing up, and then we're gonna get going home. Isn't that right, Ren Ren? We're getting ready to go home. She's being camera shy again. She's just sitting off camera. She's being a good girl. You were a good girl the whole night. Yeah, except that one elk you wanted to go after. There was one elk that like jumped across the road, and she was off leash at that time, and I thought she was gonna go after him. We don't need to do that, okay? No Spam for the sweetheart. You don't need it. I need it right now. Oh. You might find that crumb later. There's a very little crumb on the ground. Anyway, we'll see you guys here in a little bit when we start taking down our campsite. Alrighty guys, I am all packed up. Me and Renfri are gonna hike down the trail and we're gonna meet a ride down there. So here we go, let's get walking. Alrighty guys, this was the Outdoor August YouTube channel featuring Ren. She's been such a good girl for this trip. I hope you guys have enjoyed this short little video. Hopefully you guys will come back for the next one where I have some themed ideas going on. So catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.